Alright, so as you can see, we've got the gas hooked up. It's running actually propane. It's a natural gas dryer, but we can run it on propane just to see what's wrong with it. So, gas is on, and now we're just going to turn it on and see what happens. So, the dryer isn't heating. You'll hear that's just the gas igniting with the fume. This should probably already happen by now. You know, the client was complaining that the dryer wasn't heating enough. We actually sold him a dryer, and we took the real dryer. Let's see. So, the dryer is heating up. There is a lot of change in there. We're just going to have to service the unit. We're going to service it. We're going to change the coils, and we're going to change the fuse, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And take all the lint out. All we need to service this dryer is some simple tools we have here. We're going to use this to open this up right here. First, we're going to use this. Put it over here. Then we're going to go take this off. Take that off. Keep the screws somewhere safe. Get this. Here. Here. I'll put it all in the back. Alright. Then we're going to go here, remove this cable by using this. Then we get this right here. And, okay, what's in here? Okay. Take this off. This is a 5/16 bolt that's on here, and it's just two simple bolts that come off. Just one bolt here on the other side as well. It's actually really simple to service these units. Just all you need is like 3 tools. We're going to see the inside. Typically these dryers are really dirty. Nobody ever actually drop it, but it doesn't really matter. And as you can see, that's the inside. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yep, that's really just a lot of lint in there. Let me zoom it back out, and I'll show you how to service it. Okay. Put the screw somewhere safe. First, we want to remove the belt on the bottom, which is just pulling the pulley forward, removing the belt, getting the drum out of the way. We're going to clean that out shortly. We're going to be changing these coils right here. They're 2 coils with some brand new coils. We're going to take all the lint out. We're going to take the back cover off and then change the fuse. Oil up the wheels, and pretty much that's it. And I'll show you how we do that right now. I don't know if you can see closely, but there's actually a lot of pennies, dimes, nickels in here. It's really dirty, but we'll get it cleaned up like new right now. So let's get that to focus. These dryers pay for themselves, basically. Alright, so now you want to use 1/4 bit here. And we're going to take this top off to also clean it out. Yeah, we also want to plug it before we use it. Sorry about that. It's just so we don't make mistakes like that. Alright, so we got the top off. Put it right here. This is awesome. We can power wash the top off later. We're going to be taking this off, and then we're going to also power wash this. There's 4 screws holding it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 on top. And then we're all going to also change this thermal fuses, which is right here. That's going to come after we clean all this out. And I'll be cleaning that out shortly. Alright, so we got the dryer moved a little bit somewhere where it's not going to get we're not going to get as much dust everywhere. This must be probably the best way to clean out the dryer. Spots. Every single spot you want to get. Cleaned. We can always use a towel to clean the rest of it out, but we got all that lint out. That's what you want, get all that lint out. Now you can see all the lint is out, and now it's ready for the next step, which would be changing the coils right here. And that fuse in the back. All of this is really simple. All you need is this, and we're going to just put it in here. Take it out, take it out, and then hold it in place, take it out, right there. We got the new kit right here, and we're going to put it in here. So, get these old ones out of there, get these new ones in there. So this has little guides here that match up with the coils. You just want to get them in place. It's all set. Get the little screws right here. Oops, dropped it. But put it back in there. Put it in there. Alright. Get that. Put it in there. Plug it back in. Alright, this is a moment also if your wheels squeal a little bit, and it's also a good time to add some lubrication. We use oil. We find out that the W240 actually doesn't last as long and will squeal more. But this one actually stays on there. And you can also use a little bit of grease for that extra durability and that extra length or time. But we see that this also works great. Also, if you want to remove these hairs, which we will in a little bit, I'm just running out of video time. But you want to hear them, that's good. Alright. Just want to hear it run smoothly. Okay. Then we're going to change the cue, put everything back, and then do the thermal fuse in the back. Alright, so this right here is actually the thermal fuse, and is actually what typically goes wrong. And we're going to actually change it out for a new one. They're just a little hard sometimes, but we got it off. And I'm going to do this quick because I am running out of time. And then pull it up. Bam, out. Got the new one right here. After that fuse, everything can just go back in place, and then we're just ready to test it out again. Okay? Alright, so now we have a lot more time to work with. I just got to need memory card for that camera. So now we want to get this on the wheels and get it to spin freely. Okay? Now we want to get this kind of where all the little lines are facing down. Okay, and we got to get there. And with one hand we want to hold it, and with the other hand we want to go down there and use this pulley, which I left right here, actually. Let's add some lubrication to it. So, put some lubrication on here, lubrication on here, and we want to go down here, and it goes like this. So, in here, and here, and then pull the pulley back, and then it's on. Okay. And then from there, you're just going to stay on. Alright, let's get that. You want to see there? That's how you want your pulley to be, okay? And you can see we changed the coils, everything looks clean now. And we're ready for step 3. Or we're ready for the next step, which would be putting everything together. Okay, so. So I'm going to give this a little clean out before we put it in there. The inside is going to matter a little bit more right now than the actual outside, because the outside we can just clean it up whenever, but since we're going to service this unit, we want to get that inside really nice and clean so we don't have to take it apart once it is serviced. As you can see, these machines are actually really dirty when they've never been cleaned before, but that will do. Okay, so you see this here, and this one here is going to hook to here and here. And then we're going to get the screws and put one here and one here, and then put it all back together. Alright, so now we want to put the top back on, which is easily going to go on. We got our 2 screws right here. We've got our... So there's 2 little hooks in the bottom which we want to hook it onto. And you probably want to do one side first, and then do the other side. Okay, there's one side, there's the other side. And we want to get our 2 screws here. And put it back together. This is what we would call from full service. We clean the dryer, we change the coils, and we change the fuse. After that, the dryer should work for a long time again. There shouldn't be any issues. Usually this will solve heating issues, the dryer doesn't heat up, stuff like that. And it's going to improve airflow since there's not much lint inside. So if it wasn't drying clothes as well, it's going to dry clothes way better now. And you're going to prevent any lint fires from starting up in there. I don't know if you saw earlier, there was a little bit of lint catching on fire. That did catch on fire, but nothing too bad. I've seen worse. I've seen actually the whole bottom dryer be burnt down. But you just want to get everything here nice, good, clean. And then you want to put, okay, I want to get these 2, and then just plug them in. Up here. That's good. That's good. That's good. Just give it a good clean. Now I come over here. Again. Make sure everything's nice and clean. Nice and clean, nice and clean, nice and clean. So that looks good. This is back on. Very good. Right now we just want to push it down. Push that. And then we'll go to the next step. So this was also inside, as you can see, is really dirty. The way I like to clean it is get some of this cleaning liquid, soak it all down, and then use a power washer. I'm running out, but just get it really well in there. I'm gonna have to just put it all in there. Just get some of that in there. Yep. So that's how I like to do it, and you can get it really clean like this, and then just go with your power washer, which we have here. It's a Husky power washer. It's really good. And we all just have it set up so we can turn on here and wash it. But I'll show you that. This is me gonna turn on the power washer and then just wash it up real quick. It's really simple. Pretty much all we need to do. Then we just gotta use a towel, just rinse it off. You also don't want to forget to clean the cover off. It's really easy as well. Just power wash it. Get all that dirty lint out of there. Now we gotta do the other side. Alright, now we just got to put that back on the dryer. Alright, so the back is now ready to be assembled. We just got to put this into here, like that. Get our 4 screws here, and put them in. Let's see. Ready? So we're just gonna go line up. There's the other one. There's the other one. There we go. Now that's on there. We also want to make sure we clean everything off. The back is clean. There's no more lint. Now we can put this cover on. This cover goes in there like this. And you want to put one screw on one side first and then another screw on the other side. So let's see, maybe a little bit more. Get it on there. There we go. Okay. So one side. Then you want to move to the other side. You want to do the whole side. Whole side. We're just putting the dry back together. Typically I can do this in about half an hour without filming. But since I'm filming, I am taking a little bit longer. This little cover, I just gotta look for it. Where do I put it? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, typically solves any issues with the dryer, like heating issues. Just a basic service. You should probably do your dryer at least once a year. If not, then you're gonna damage your dryer, burn it up, or you actually can't fix it. But I pretty much, this is a Kenmore dryer. Kenmore typically does it way better than any other dryer I've actually seen. So you get the top, good. Everything's cleaned off. We just gotta put the 2 little screws up front. I'll show you right now. These 2 little screws up here. And we're all set to go. And then we can plug it in, and then we can just clean it off, and it's gonna be set to go. Good to go. The dryer has been serviced. We use propane to check out the dryers. This is a natural gas dryer, but if you want to watch a conversion on how to convert it, I'll probably do one later. They're actually really simple to convert. And all you gotta do is just change two little things on the dryer. Alright, now we just gotta plug it in. And here it works. Turn on the gas. And hopefully it sounds better than it did before. You hear that? I hope you can hear the difference. It sounds way better now. And this is a Kenmore 500 series dryer. It still has to be cleaned off. It is kind of dirty right now. There's a little magnet up front, but once it's ready, it's gonna look like if it was brand new. You hear that? That's the gas going inside. It's gonna be hot right now. I hope you can hear the difference. And that's the dryer service. Look at that, like new.